As I say, my background is with large numbers of users working in a way that we have to make the environment easy for them to understand. But my personal interest was in cryptocurrency, and I don't think easy to understand and cryptocurrency go together particularly, and I don't think accessibility and cryptocurrency go together particularly. So I really wanted to get a way to give cryptocurrency to a mass market. Now, I don't know if it's worth Googling this. There's a study by Cambridge University, came out in May, that suggests there's about 3 million Bitcoin users in the world, which is a tiny amount of people considering the brand power that Bitcoin has. Every article that talks about cryptocurrency talks about Bitcoin, and that's global in every language you can imagine. So we thought, well, why is there so few users? But I don't know how many of you are Bitcoin holders. I suspect quite a few of you are, but you probably think, well, it wasn't too hard. I had to send 3 copies of my passport, my driving license, 3 bank statements. You know, actually, when you think back, you're like, actually, yeah, what wasn't really easy to get. And the borders to getting it are coming down, but it's still not super easy to get. And then when you look at mining these coins, which I don't know how familiar you are with the terms, but people can mine cryptocurrencies depending on how the blockchain works. And they have some sort of quite powerful computer that's churning away, generating them some coin for being the operator of the blockchain. See, because blockchains are decentralized, there is no big central server stack somewhere running them, that you need to have somebody that actually provides the computing power. So that computing power comes from the crowd, and the crowd are using or giving their computing power because they're being rewarded by the blockchain. So those Bitcoin miners are not just getting Bitcoin for nothing, they're getting it because they're the ones who are actually adding blocks to the blockchain. So what we wanted to do was take that and say, right, how do we get that into a phone? Let's have 2.2 billion mobile phone users mining. Let's get this into the hands of every teen up to middle 20s, you know, and access a proper mass market. And there's an awful lot that went into trying to make that happen in a really smooth way. We think that we've now done it by using a dual algorithm in a blockchain. It's a bit dull to talk about probably, but anybody who's interested in the tech, we've got it in our technical white paper. We've got an overview white paper as well, which is what people were discussing. ICOs tend to have this white paper that discusses exactly what the company's going to do. So that's kind of what we're trying to do, trying to take cryptocurrency to a mass market. But we're not going head to head with Bitcoin. We don't want to say, right, stop using Bitcoin, use us. We just want to get cryptocurrency into the hands of people that have never touched cryptocurrency. They've never had it. Well, no one's ever going to touch it. But you get the idea. No one's ever had. No one who's ever had it. They're all interested. They've all seen it in the papers. So we're like, okay, how do we get them some? And we've got a way of getting a small amount of cryptocurrency to a lot of people, which should open their eyes to other things. And I suspect it'll be very good for Bitcoin, be very good for Ethereum, be good for the other cryptocurrencies as well. Because once your eyes are open to it, you tend to diversify your portfolio.